Today we're getting into the holiday spirit by doing a little baking, and I'm nervous but excited to make this item. We're making panettone. Panettone? Panettone. 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 Ben's Italian and he gave me a 15-minute lesson on how to say it, so that's my attempt. We're making panettone, which has been inspired by Lon's panettone candle, which I'm so excited about. It smells so good. The panettone candle is part of Lon's holiday collection. It smells like holiday warmth. It's so good. Okay, the other two scents in the holiday collection are Evergreen and Celebrate. Evergreen smells like you're just walking right into the forest. In the holiday season, it smells like a freshly cut Christmas tree in your house, like the sap. That's the smell of the sap in your house. Do you know that smell? Oh, it smells so good. So like naturally piney. And then Celebrate, which is champagne and cranberry scented. Ooh, this smells like, honestly, the cranberry really comes through, and I feel like I associate the scent of cranberry with a holiday meal because of cranberry sauce cooking on the stove, and I just feel like it's very fragrant throughout the house during the day. Oh, it smells so good. It's very fresh. It's very like fruity and fresh and bright, whereas Evergreen is very like woodsy and full and I don't want to say dark, but like moody, you know? That's how I feel. And panettone smells like fresh baked goods. Okay, let's light it to make it cozy in here while we bake. Okay, the scent notes of the candle really replicate what's in the panettone, with top notes of lemon and orange zest, mid notes of dried fruit and rum, and then top notes of ginger and vanilla. This is exactly what panettone smells like to me, classic panettone, and it's also what this candle gives off. Okay, let's get this all out of the way. We're gonna quickly make the starter because it has to sit for 45 minutes. I feel like this is gonna be safer back here. Okay, while our starter is rising, we're gonna soak our fruit. I have raisins, dried cherries, and apricots in here. The rum, and this soaks overnight. Making panettone is a 2-day process. We make the dough today, and then we bake tomorrow. Okay, now we're gonna mix together the flour and salt. I never really liked panettone growing up. I'm not Italian, but my mom used to always have a panettone around the holiday season. Fast forward years later, I'm married to Ben, who is Italian, and his family doesn't have one panettone at Christmas. They have like 15. In our house alone now, we'll have around 3 or 4 at Christmas time. Ben loves it, and I have learned to love it over the past decade, which I do truly love it now. It took some time to get here. Okay, our starter has risen beautifully, so it's time to mix the dough. Dough hook time. Okay, our dough is ready. And it smells so good. And honestly, I can't tell if it's the dough or the candle. The candle's filling the room with the most gentle scent. It's not overwhelming at all. But this dough smells so good. It is, it's both. Both the dough and the candle are making the most wonderful scent in here. It's gonna rest in the fridge overnight. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's first thing in the morning. It's cold outside. It's kind of dark. It's time to make it a little bit cozy in here for while we bake. Dough rose overnight in the fridge. I just took it out. You can see the bowl's still cold, but it's risen double in size for sure. Now we're gonna shape it, and why it's first thing in the morning is because it has to rise for like 3 to 4 hours today. So we're gonna shape it now, let it rise, and then we'll bake it later today together. Oh, the most fun thing is that we get to bake it in a panettone mold. I had to buy these. I'm just very excited about it. It like bakes in this thing. It's like paper, and then you cut it out of there. Thrilled. This rum-soaked fruit smells really good. It's honestly really coming through in the candle as well. Scents are layered and complex, so they're not just one note, you know? As they burn, they change, they develop. They also burn for a really long time. They have like a 50-hour burn time. They're super clean. Okay, now we wait for it to rise for like 3.5 hours. Then we'll be back to bake. It's risen beautifully. It did take 4 hours because it was so cold and it's cold out. And just a little bit of butter on the top. It's gorgeous. Okay, it's going into the oven. Okay, the timer just went off. Ah, it's perfect. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect it to rise so much. Okay, so traditionally you cool panettone by flipping it upside down to keep the height of the bread and the air. But the recipe didn't say to do that. And I'll be honest, I just tried flipping it over for 1 second. It's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna let it cool like this instead. I think it'll be fine. It truly smells like the panettone candle. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I'm so excited to try it. I'm really proud of myself. That's what I have to say. We'll be back. Okay, it's time to try it and I'm so excited. I think the most fun part of a panettone is getting to cut through the paper. Whoa. Honestly, it smells so good. It's so airy. It's incredible. Wow, can't believe I made that. This is the fluffiest panettone I've ever had. Panettone is the best gift to give at the holiday season. And speaking of gifts, TESS20 gets you 20% off, which makes a wonderful holiday gift.